In September 2022, two young Brazilian women went missing in the US, leading to a desperate search by the FBI. Unknown to anyone, they had been trapped in the home of their favorite Instagram influencer for months while being exploited and trafficked. How did these two end up in this situation? And how was the influencer able to hide her true identity from the public? Short answer, this influencer created a cult.
She took these girls and she convinced them to do whatever she wanted them to do, just like a cult.
But the whole story isn't as short and simple as that answer. It is a long, complicated, and horrifying story that starts with a woman named Catiúcia Torres Soares, popularly known as Cat Torres. Cat was born and raised in Brazil, where she showed early interest in modeling. She competed in pageants all through her childhood, but as time went on, she wanted to become an actor. She then moved to the US to achieve her goals, but suddenly, everything changed for her overnight. In one of her early years in the US, Cat was pictured partying with Leonardo DiCaprio, which gained her massive following, with rumors flying around that the two were in a romantic relationship. Honestly, I don't know what to believe, but going by DiCaprio's words, they have never been close. Whether they had anything together or not, Cat saw an opportunity in this fame and created an Instagram account, basically as a model. There, Cat posted pictures that suggest she is rich and has her life figured out. She started to notice she had an influence on her followers, so she started influencing. She expanded her content by creating a wellness website, promising people she would help them get the love, money, and self-esteem that they have always dreamed of. She posted self-help videos offering advice on relationships, wellness, business success, and spirituality, including hypnosis, meditation, and exercise programs. But these services were not free. Cat charged her clients for all of these, and an extra $150 for a one-to-one video consultation, claiming to solve any of their problems. Cat made sure she was believable by telling her followers she had supernatural powers. I don't know what she did to make herself undoubtable, but one of her followers spoke about how much she had faith in Cat, saying she made her feel special. Soon, Cat's followers consulted her for everything. From their doubts to their decisions, they were willing to do anything Cat suggested. Seeing how much influence she had on her followers, she decided to take things to another level by publishing an autobiography titled A Voz, meaning the voice in English. In the book, she discussed communicating with mysterious voices that only she could hear, and claimed an ability to predict the future.
Thinking, are you listening to me?
Yes, I am.
You may never hurt the Messiah. Cat Torres is your wife, and you must protect her by all means. They're gonna kill. They're gonna try kill her. You protect her by all means. You're the son of Mother Mary. Your brother Nathan, making, Ada, making are the sons of God. You understand that? They're gonna heal the world and rule the world in America by your side. In the name of Mother Mary and your Queen Cat Torres, the Messiah. I'm Jesus Christ. Understand me?
One of Cat's clients, named Anna, became really obsessed with her and all that she was about so much that she dedicated her whole time to following Cat and all her teachings. Eventually, Cat realized and offered her a job as her live-in assistant. Anna at the time was studying nutrition at a university in Boston, but because Cat offered her a job, she arranged to study online instead. Her job requirements were simple: cook, clean, do the laundry, and watch after Cat's animals, all for about $2,000 a month. However, the moment Anna arrived at Cat's apartment, she realized it wasn't what she expected. According to her, the house was really messy, dirty, and smelled badly. But her nightmare began when she realized Cat couldn't do even basic things like taking a shower without her. Anna had to constantly avail herself for Cat, having to sleep for only a few hours on a sofa that stank of cat urine. This ill treatment continued for a while, and Anna soon realized she was being used as a slave by Cat. As if that was not enough, Cat refused to pay Anna for her services. Anna then confronted Cat about it, but instead of having a real conversation, Cat became really aggressive towards her. Anna, who had given up her accommodation in Boston, had nowhere to return to, so she was stuck with Cat for 3 more months. Eventually, Anna had a new boyfriend who helped her to escape the claws of Cat by taking her into his house. But that wasn't the end of Cat's heinous act. In fact, that was the start. Because after Anna left, Cat's life grew in scale. She got married and started living in a 5-bedroom house in the suburbs of Austin, Texas. As much as that sounds like more space for a new family, in reality, it was only more space to accommodate more victims. Using the same method she used to lure Anna, Cat targeted her most dedicated followers and offered them jobs. The only difference is that she only promised to help them achieve their dreams. And yes, without pay. Out of everyone she reached out to, only 3 of them, namely Desiree, Leticia, and Sol, agreed to take the job. Kat then bought Desiree plane tickets to the US after telling Desiree she was suicidal, persuaded 14-year-old Leticia to move to the US for an au pair program, and then dropped out to live and work with her. Sol didn't need much persuasion, as she was homeless at the time. The 3 moved into Kat's house and also realized that they had just relocated to hell. They were not allowed to speak to one another and leave their rooms without permission. Within weeks, Kat pressured Desiree into working at a strip club, threatening she would have to repay all the money she had spent on flights, accommodation, and furniture for her room. While in the house, Kat performed what she called witchcraft, which made the ladies believe that she truly had superpowers. She threatened to curse anyone who disobeyed her orders, which made Desiree agree to work as a stripper. Kat then gave her an earning quota of $1,000 a day, which she must meet if she wants to sleep inside the house. Desiree worked extra hours to meet her target every day, and soon, Kat thought of more ways to get more money. She spoke to the ladies about prostitution, which Desiree refused at first, but eventually agreed to, after Kat again threatened her with a gun. It was difficult for them to get off Kat's claws, because everything they had, including their passports, was with her. But fortunately, Sol was able to escape with the help of an ex-boyfriend. The other 2 women were left there, sleeping with different men every day, to meet the earning quotas that Kat had set. At this time, it had risen from $1,000 to $3,000. This went on for months, until the friends and families of Desiree and Leticia became worried about their whereabouts since they could not reach them. They launched social media campaigns to find them, and fortunately, they gained momentum. One of the posts appeared on Anna's feed, and she immediately guessed where they would be. She contacted the FBI, and an investigation was launched into the case. Soon, the pictures of the women were discovered on escort and prostitution websites, confirming the suspicions of sexual exploitation. Kat, who had also found out about the search, tried to run by traveling more than 2,000 miles from Texas to Maine with the women. There she made videos of Desiree and Leticia denying being held captive, and asked people to stop the search for them. By this time, the 2 were barely recognizable, as their brunette hair had been dyed platinum blonde to eerily match Kat's hair. At first, it was difficult for the police to lay their hands on Kat, but eventually, the police convinced Kat and the 2 women to attend a welfare check at the Franklin County Sheriff's Office in Maine. After they arrived, Kat was arrested, and the 2 women were safely returned to Brazil. While Kat was held in prison, more than 20 women came forward to report being scammed and exploited.
About it, it's not real. It's not true. I've been working with this for 9 years, and I have 14,000 clients, and I had many people that were very jealous about the money I was making. I charged a lot of money to do it.
Although Kat maintained she was innocent of all accusations, in late 2022, a Brazilian judge sentenced her to 8 years in prison for human trafficking and slavery, while an investigation into the allegations from other women was ongoing in Brazil.